Where I sit, I can see that there is stuff there in front of me. I can see that there's the ScreenFlow capture window thingy, but I cannot see what the information says. I can see there's a pop-up bubble down here, but I cannot see it. So I'm going to move in close. Now, if you can tell, my voice is kind of muffled. That's because my hair is touching the display right now. So this is how far in I have to be in order to see without any magnification. So I'm going to turn on the Macintosh Zoom utility. And there's one thing to note. If anybody on my list plans to run Windows 7 virtually from one of these older MacBooks and they need magnification, don't do it. Unless you plan to be settled with the Macintosh Zoom utility. Don't attempt to run Magic. Don't attempt to run anything besides the Mac Zoom utility or the one that's built into Windows. Magic, Zoom Text, a cheap one that I got from EnableMart as a demo, all of them just had very horrible experiences with Windows 7. And it's not Windows, it's the onboard graphics of the MacBook. The onboard graphics are integrated. They are an Intel GMA 3100 integrated chipset. If you upgrade to the new aluminum style MacBooks, you won't have to worry about that. But if you do, if you're on a budget and you need the absolute lowest end MacBook there is, you will end up with the integrated graphics. So if you plan to run Windows virtually, just go with the Mac Zoom utility. But excuse me. Incidentally, if anybody's wondering about that whine, it's the computer's fan. Just let it run, because it's a lot of processor power to run Windows 7 and the screen capture at the same time. Anyway, I'm going to zoom out here. What's interesting here is it's kind of hard to explain. You just saw what it's like for me to see, for those of you who do not know yet. You've seen what it's like for me to see far away, close up, and with the magnifier turned on. But there's another way for me to navigate the computer, and I don't know if it's because I've been using my book player a lot, or I've been listening to audio tutorials, or what, but I'm feeling very comfortable with that way of navigating as of late. And I'll show you what that is. I'm going to push Command R. There we go. And hang on a second while I zoom in. Make sure. Yeah. JAWS 10. I'm going to go ahead and activate it. Take a moment. Well, it seems to want to take its sweet time. Oh, there it goes. Hang on. Is that spinning? I don't know if it was spinning or not.
JAWS for Windows is ready. Demo mode active. Use update authorization in the help menu to activate. Start button to open. Press enter. Start button. JAWS dialog. The Freedom Scientific Mirror display driver is not properly installed. Please click a tab.
So, my focus should be on the OK button, so I'm going to hit space.
Space. Start button to open. Press enter.
But this is basically a system, for those of you that do not know, where I navigate the computer through keyboard and speech. And I am going to turn off my display brightness completely. Now, I don't know how the capture on the ScreenFlow is going to work, but just know that when I turn this off, I won't be able to see anything. The screen will be black.
F1. F1.
There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the Command key, which is the Windows key.
Menu. Search box edit. Search programs and files. To move through items, press up or down arrow. I. E. Internet Explorer.
Okay, I'm going to push enter on this.
Enter.
Enter.
Leaving menus.
Leaving menus.
Windows Internet
Windows Internet Explorer. Connecting dot dot dot.
Now we wait.
Yahoo.
Yahoo.
I don't remember Yahoo being my default homepage.
Internet Explorer dialog.
Internet Explorer is not currently your default browser. Would you like to make it your default browser? Yes button to activate. Press spacebar. Alt plus
So I'm going to
Y.
hit tab.
Tab.
No button to activate. Press spacebar. Alt
Now
plus
there's
N.
this checkbox here, and I'm going to take a look and see what that is.
Tab.
Tab. Always perform this check when starting Internet Explorer. Checkbox checked. To clear check must press spacebar. Alt plus A. Always perform this check when starting Internet Explorer.
And I hit control to stop speech. I'm going to check this box by pushing space.
Space.
And let me just tab here.
Tab.
Yes button to activate. Press spacebar.
Let me
Alt plus
shift
Y.
tab because it didn't announce the state of the checkbox right away, so I'm just going to make sure that it's unchecked.
Shift tab.
Shift tab. Always perform this check when starting Internet Explorer. Checkbox not checked. To check press spacebar. Alt plus
Okay,
A.
good. So I'm going to push... I'm not going to navigate to the no button. Instead, I'm going to push Alt N. So, Alt N.
Alt N.
Now I should be in Internet Explorer, but because the Macintosh keyboard doesn't have a formal insert key, which is the JAWS key, I cannot check where I am at the moment. And if anybody's asking, yes, I have tried laptop keyboard mode. For some reason, caps lock is not working either. I'm not sure if I'm doing something wrong or what. But I'm going to go ahead, just to compensate, I'm going to Alt-Tab.
Alt-Tab.
Apple Software Update.
That explains why I'm not getting any speech. Aside from iTunes, Safari does not do a good job with JAWS at all.
Alt-Tab.
Yahoo. Windows Internet Explorer.
Okay. So we're here, so I'm going to push Alt-D.
Alt-D. Address edit.
Type in text.
And I'm going to tab.
Tab.
Toolbar refresh left parent F5 right parent button to activate. Press the spacebar. Find more buttons with the arrow key. Tab. Yahoo. Search edit. Type in text. Control plus E.
I don't know why the Yahoo is my default. Anyway. Let's go ahead and type in
Enter.
Packmate-Yahoo.
Search results 100%. Page has 8 links. CS-comparative shopping service. Link graphic lp.smartshopper/topple period.
Okay, so I push control to silence speech. But you can see that's basically, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here.
Alt F4.
Alt F4.
And I should be on the desktop right now. I'm going to tab over just to make sure.
Alt-Tab.
Apple Software Update. Alt-Tab. JAWS.
Alt-Tab.
Desktop.
Not selected.
Recycle bin.
Okay, and I'm just going to shut down the computer.
Menu.
Search box edit. Search programs and files. To move through items, press up or down arrow.
Help and support.
10 of devices and printers. 9 of 10. Sound recorder. 10 of 11. Devices and printers. Default programs. 8 of 10. Control panel. 7. Computer. 6 of 10. Control default devices. Help and support.
It's not saying anything, but I'm going to assume that we're on the shutdown button, so I'm going to hit enter.
Enter.
Leaving menus.
And I was right. But you can see how I'm really getting along well with this, and I don't know why, but for some reason I'm preferring the audio interface over the visual interface, even though like I said, I'm fully capable of using the magnifier with my current vision. So I don't know why I'm beginning to prefer having the screen off and using the audio interface. It's hard to explain. I can't explain it. Anybody out there that has a good idea in terms of how how our mental sensations work want to give me a hint on this? I guess, in a way, because I'm very comfortable with the audio interface, very comfortable with the voices, very comfortable with the keyboard navigation. I really couldn't explain it. But anyway, just a little something I wanted to throw out there and see what you guys think. Anyway, that's all for that. Thank you for watching. Comments are welcome, and have a nice evening.